What if the most effective way to manage your blood sugar wasn't found in a pill bottle, but in your kitchen tap? Today we are diving deep, very deep, into the science of hydration and diabetes. This is your 15-minute masterclass. For most, water just quenches thirst. For a diabetic, it's a critical biological tool that regulates glucose concentration. When you are dehydrated, the water volume in your blood drops, making sugar levels appear much higher than they actually are. Your kidneys are constant filtration machines. Their primary task is to flush out the excess sugar through your urine. Inside the kidneys, millions of tiny units called nephrons work tirelessly. But without water, these units can't move the sugar. This lack of fluid puts immense stress on your renal system, leading to long-term damage and decreased efficiency over time. Dehydration also triggers a hormone called vasopressin. This hormone tells your kidneys to hold on to water at any cost. Crucially, vasopressin also signals your liver to pump more glucose into your blood, making a bad situation even worse. Mild dehydration even impairs insulin sensitivity. Your cells become less responsive, leaving sugar stuck in your bloodstream. A landmark 2011 study showed that consuming over 1 liter of water daily reduced the risk of hyperglycemia by nearly 30%. That is a massive impact for such a simple, cost-free daily habit. It's about giving your body the fluid it needs to heal. Research trials have proven that replacing diet sodas with pure water can even lead to diabetes remission in some patients. The data is clear. 90% of those who switched to water saw metabolic improvements compared to only 45% who stayed on sodas. This leads to the dehydration feedback loop. High sugar causes more urination, which causes more dehydration. And that dehydration makes the sugar even more concentrated. It's a downward spiral that can end in medical emergencies. Untreated, this cycle leads to life-threatening conditions like DKA. Hydration is literally your first line of defense. So what are the targets? Men should generally aim for about 3.7 liters of total fluid intake every single day. This includes water from your meals and all other non-sugar beverages. Consistency is what protects your organs. For women, the daily goal is approximately 2.7 liters. But remember, these are just baselines for average activity. If you live in a hot climate or exercise regularly, you must increase these amounts to keep your system balanced. Keep an eye on your urine color. Dark honey-toned urine is a loud siren from your body screaming for water. You want a pale, light yellow color. It's the easiest and most reliable biofeedback tool you have at home. If you find plain water boring, sparkling water is a great alternative. It's refreshing and has zero impact on insulin. Infusing your water with cucumber, berries, or mint adds natural flavor without adding those dangerous hidden sugars. Unsweetened coffee and tea also count toward your fluid goal. Just watch the caffeine, as it can spike some people's sugar. Workplace stress often leads to dehydration. We forget to drink when we're focused, causing mental fog and sugar spikes. Keep a large bottle on your desk. Take a sip every time you reply to an email or finish a phone call. It adds up. Air travel is incredibly dehydrating due to low cabin humidity. For diabetics, flying requires double the hydration focus. Avoid alcohol and caffeine on flights. Sip water consistently throughout the journey to keep your glucose stable upon landing. Before you exercise, preparation is everything. Drink 20 ounces of water 4 hours before your workout starts. Maintain your levels with small sips every 15 minutes. This prevents the sudden sugar crashes often triggered by dehydration. Many sports drinks are loaded with sugar. For most workouts, plain water is best. Only use sugar-free electrolytes when needed. Check labels carefully. A sugar-free electrolyte powder can help replace minerals without causing a glucose spike. Building the habit is the hard part. Try the anchor method. Link drinking to something you already do every day. Drink a full glass after you brush your teeth or every time you take your medication. Make hydration an automatic reflex. You'll naturally drink more if you use a straw. It's a small psychological hack that makes hitting your targets much easier. To ensure deep, restful sleep, finish your heavy hydration by early evening. Cut back 3 hours before you head to bed. Quality sleep is essential for stable morning sugar levels. Don't let frequent bathroom trips disrupt your recovery time. If you take SGLT2 inhibitors like Jardiance, you must drink significantly more. These drugs pull sugar and water out together. This accelerated flushing increases your risk of clinical dehydration. Be extra vigilant and keep your water bottle close. Older adults often lose their natural thirst signal. If you're over 65, you cannot rely on feeling thirsty anymore. Set an alarm or use a drinking schedule. Staying hydrated is one of the best ways to protect your long-term kidney health. Proper hydration protects your delicate microvessels in your eyes and hands, reducing risks of retinopathy and neuropathy. Your eyes are especially vulnerable. Water keeps the circulation smooth, preventing the vision loss associated with high sugar. The same applies to your nervous system. Hydration supports the coating of your nerves, preventing tingling and pain. In summary, water is your most loyal ally. It dilutes sugar, supports your kidneys, and keeps your metabolism running smooth. Drink to your health, stay consistent, and subscribe for more deep health insights. I'll see you in our next 15-minute masterclass.